This is a Zaleski Sports audio test. Lake Hallie, Wisconsin Rapids. This is an audio test. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Zaleski Sports broadcast of youth softball here from the fairgrounds in beautiful Marshfield, Wisconsin. Joe Anderson here to bring you play-by-play of this afternoon's championship game for the 12 and under teams. It pits Lake Hallie and Wisconsin Rapids. Jake Goulet, the head coach of the Elite from Lake Hallie. They will be batting first. They are in the white jerseys with the blue sleeves, red socks, blue pants. They're kind of red, white, and blue. And Stevens Point, of course, in their red and blacks. Red lumbers letters and stripes. Red socks. Pitching for this championship game for Stevens Point, I believe, is number 9, and that will be Peyton Jaminski. And I've gotten 2 pitchers lined up for Lake Hallie. Not sure who's going to be pitching for them. Emerson Baru is the catcher. Allie Linsmeyer is at short. Peyton Jaminski, as I said, is pitching. Jersey Weiler at third. Taylor Fuller in right. Lexi Stofflet is a batter. Reagan Stublaski is a left fielder. Gayla Mayak is at first. Ava Thomas in center, and Lily Nelson at in right. Second base, excuse me. I'll get that right. And leading things off for Lake Hallie is Cameron Rosano. And Rosano batting from the right-hand side of the plate. And takes ball 1.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should.
Here we go. Foul ball. We are not working with a scoreboard today, so. Or a scoreboard operator, that is. Just underway here from the fairgrounds in Marshfield. Lake Hallie at bat, and this is Cameron Rossano leading things off. 1-1 the count. 2-1. We do have someone running the scoreboard out there. We'll see how sharp they are at it. Nice afternoon. Clouds starting to roll in from the west-southwest. We're due to get some rain tomorrow, but very comfortable. It's probably in the mid-70s. The humidity is starting to pick up a little bit. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Count even at 2-2 to Rossano. This game on the south diamond of the fairgrounds. And a fly ball, center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So Rossano will lead off the top of the first with a base hit. That'll bring up Piper Berg. And she may be pitching. As the coaches for Lake Hallie said they're not sure who their starting pitcher was. They're gonna kind of play it by ear here. And that pitch gets away from the catcher for ball 1. That pitch high for ball 2. Rossano, good lead off a second, but she'll head back. Fly ball, ground ball. It's going to go to right field. Rossano's going to come home. And an RBI single for Berg. Lake Hallie up 1-0 here. Brings up Emma Weiler. Stolen base is completed for Berg. Nobody out here in the top of the first, and Weiler the batter. 1 run is in. Strike call. Two and 1 the count to Weiler. Swing and a miss. Count even at 2. Wind starting to pick up, blowing from right to left. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Chopper. And muffed at second base. Now we got runners at the corners. With nobody out. Vivian Lorenzo, number 8, the batter. And popped up, it's going to be out of play. Foul. Oh, and 2 the count now. And fouled. And a drop strike. Here comes a run in. And safe. So another run comes in for Lake Hallie as Lorenzo struck out and was thrown out 2-3. And Weiler and Emma Weiler is now at third. Brielle Rubenzer. Brielle, the batter. And she hits a fly ball to right. Fuller under it, makes the catch. And it will be a sac fly for the third out, or for the third run of the inning. Two outs now. Reagan DeMuth, the batter, the left fielder. She grounds it. Nelson scoops it up. Over to Gabby Mayick for the out. Three runs, friends, on 2 hits, 1 error, nobody left on. We've completed a half inning of play. And Lake Hallie leads Wisconsin Rapids 3-0 here in the 12 and under championship game here at Marshfield Fairgrounds. We'll take a timeout here. We'll leave the camera on. I got to do some paperwork, and I'll be right back. Well, found out the mystery of who was pitching, and it was Piper Berg. Get things kind of lined up here. Cameron Rossano is at short for Lake Hallie. Piper Berg is pitching. Emma Weiler is at third. And leading things off for Rapids here in the bottom of the first is Emerson Baru. I hope that's her name. That's how I kind of saw it on the card that was given to me. Facing Piper Berg here. And one up, one down. One out here will bring up Allie Linsmeyer. And she'll follow that back. Baru actually reached on a base hit. My bad. Sorry about that. I misdid it. I was finishing up some paperwork here. My apologies to Miss Baru. She's on first. I think there was some question if someone was leaving early or whatnot. And there's a strikeout for as Linsmeyer goes down on strikes for the first out. Now we have one out, and that'll bring up Peyton Jaminski. That pitch gets by the catcher, and we've got a runner at second. That runner is Emerson Baru. And grounded up the middle. That's going to bring home Baru. And Jaminski with an RBI single. Stevens Point on the board. With one out. Strike called on the next batter, who is Jersey Weiler. And that's going to be fouled out of play. That ball hit, passed, and off of both two players. So it's going to be an infield single for Weiler. Now you got runners at the corners with one out. That'll bring up Taylor Fuller. And popped up, playable. And it's fair. Playing home safe. Second run comes in for Rapids. Makes it 3-2. We've got a defensive timeout here. I think I've got it all kind of set up here now. for the defense for Lake Hallie. Kind of got things late and wasn't sure how everybody was going to go where and whatnot. Piper Berg is pitching. The catcher is Aaron Woods. Vivian Lorenzo at first. Kenley Bjork at second. Emma Weiler at third. Cameron Rossano, the shortstop, in the outfield for Lake Hallie. And left is Sydney Bergeron. In center is Brielle Rubenzer. And in right is Kieran Marr. There we go. I think I got it. Lexi Stofflet now the batter, with runners at first and second, and one out. 2 runs have come in. And an overthrow at third, and we're going to have another run come in. We're tied as Weiler stole third, and a poor throw got away, and the next run comes in, and we are tied at 3. You want action, you're going to get action. This is youth softball. Stofflet still batting. Pitch in the dirt. Stofflet with 1-1 count. Get all my bases correct. Runner at third is Taylor Fuller. Still one out. And swing and a miss. She can run. No, she fouled it off. She could have ran if that had not been hit. Got just a little piece of it. His first base was unoccupied. When there's 2 outs, it doesn't make a difference if anybody's on first or not. That's third strike. That drop third strike gets away. Stofflet fouls that one out of play. Stofflet will be thrown out at second for the second out. But Taylor Fuller comes in with the go-ahead run here for Stevens Point. Or pardon me, for Wisconsin Rapids. My bad. So they now lead 4-3. Reagan Stubleski is now batting, and she swings and misses for strike one. Count even at a ball in the strike to Stubleski. Was in Wisconsin Rapids yesterday doing soccer. Assumption girls won their sectional soccer match yesterday. A lot drier today than was yesterday for that contest. 2-1 the count. 3-1 now. And strike 2. Full count to Stubleski. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. 7 batters come to the plate. They score 4 runs, does Rapids, on 3 hits, 1 error, nobody left on. We've completed an inning of play. It is Rapids 4 and Lake Hallie 3. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching youth softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, go check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to the 12 and under championship game here in girls softball from the Fairgrounds here in Marshfield. We start out the top of the second with Lake Hallie batting. We already have a different second baseman for Stevens Point, or for Wisconsin. I got to get Stevens Point out of my head. Wisconsin Rapids. It's Lexi Stofflet now. That's second. Aaron Woods leads off the second inning for the elite of Lake Hallie. And that pitch high from Jaminski in her second inning of work. A weekend here of softball at the Fairgrounds. I was in Plover for baseball, Legion baseball Friday night. I called the ball, 2-0. I've had a lot of baseball this week. I had sectional baseball on Tuesday. 2 games there. Chaparral's game on Wednesday. And that pitch real high again from Jaminski. Makes the count 3-0. Had an off day on Thursday. Baseball on Friday night. Legion baseball in Plover. Soccer yesterday in Wisconsin Rapids. And youth softball here in Marshfield on Sunday. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And Woods leads off the second with a walk. Sydney Bergeron, the batter. And that ball gets by Baru. And Woods will advance to second. One and 0 the count to Bergeron. Two and 0 the count, and Jaminski struggling to find the strike zone here in the second. Remember, these young ladies are in 6th grade and below. This is 12 and under. Three and 0 to the count. There's a strike. Three and 2 now. Full count to Bergeron with Woods at second. Here's the pitch, and Walker. Back-to-back walks given up. Puts runners at first and second. Brings up number 9, Kieran Marr. Strike call. Friends, don't miss Fleet Farm's Countdown to Summer events. Save on everything for outdoor work and play, from lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear. Save today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. And ball inside. One and one the count to Mar. Kenley Bjork due up next. Runners at first and second, and that's fouled against the screen for strike two. One, two the count to Mar. And that pitch in the dirt and hit her. So now the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Kenley Bjork, the batter, we're going to have a defensive timeout here. Young ladies next door on the other side of the press box enjoying a little bit of Billy Joel there. Friends, Felt's Dairy is located in the Crossroads Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. And don't forget Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kenley Bjork, the batter. Aaron Woods at third, Sydney Bergeron at second, Kieran Marr at first. You leave a positive comment on the YouTube comments page, I'll give you a shout out on the air. I try to check my phone often to see if anyone's leaving any comments. Got to be positive. Here's the pitch. High for ball one. Strike one. Count even at 1-1. Bjork, the number 10 batter in the lineup. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Jaminski starting to get ahead in the count now. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. High for ball two. Count even at 2. One strikeout on the afternoon so far for Peyton Jaminski. And that ball gets by the catcher. We've got a rundown. And everybody runs back home to their base as Emerson Baru snagged that ball on the rebound. It kicked off from the backstop pretty quick. And Erin Woods was going to scoot home, and then she went hit the brakes and turned around and went back to third. Count is now full. 2 walks and a hit batter here in the top of the second. Here's the full count pitch. And that's ball 4. So an RBI walk for Kenley Bjork will score Aaron Woods with the tying run. Base is still loaded with nobody out, and that brings up Cameron Rossano. And Rosano, a leadoff single in the top of the first and scored one of the 2 runs in the first inning for strike 1 called. Count even at a ball and the strike. Bjork at first, Lamar at second, and Bergeron at third. In the count, 1-1 to Cameron Rosano. And the pitch, that's called a strike. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Foul back. And Rosano stays alive. Tell you what, friends, you blink and you miss action in youth softball. Gotta keep your eyes open because it moves fast. Popped up. Foul. Good hustle by the third baseman. Jersey Weiler gave chase, just couldn't snag it. Get a little dirt on the pants and the uniform, that's all right. That's what washing machines are for. That'll wash out. Rosano, 1-2, the count to her. Here's the pitch from Jaminski. Fouled back. Most of the defenders for Rapids fly out to center for the third out of the inning. 1 run. No hits. 2 left on. We've got an inning and a half in the books. It is Rapids and Lake Hallie all tied up here. You're watching youth softball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 12 and under youth softball championship game here in Marshfield. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play of this afternoon's game. Hope you're enjoying it. If you want to get a shout-out on the air, leave a positive comment on the comments section on the YouTube page, and I'll give you a shout-out on the air. Piper Berg in her second inning of work for the Elite of Lake Hallie. That's their moniker. And leading things off for Wisconsin Rapids will be Gayla Mayick. I think most of the defense has stayed to where they are. If there are changes, I see some of the young ladies from Rapids have magic markered their numbers on their arms. They have the sleeveless jerseys. So Mayick leading things off here in the bottom of the second for Rapids. Takes strike 1. Tied at 4. right up the middle, scooped up by Bjork, thrown over to first, and got the out. Lorenzo with a long stretch got it. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. And that will bring up number 33, Ava Thomas. Her first at bat. And she tries to bunt. It's called a foul. Wind may sound worse on the microphone than it really is. It's a nice breeze. Humidity has kind of picked up somewhat here this afternoon. Here's the pitch, another square for bunt. And called foul. Not sure if the plate umpire knew what happened. I think it was hard to tell. Oh, and 2 the count to Thomas. Berg looks into the dugout to get the sign, and ground ball through the wickets of Lorenzo at first. And a base hit for Ava Thomas. Camilla Spranger. And I didn't see her name clear enough on the lineup sheet. I'm glad I spoke to the coach about that. I would have called her something completely different from what her name really is. And Spranger fouls that one back against the screen for strike 1. You know, sometimes coaches, and I've been guilty of it too, you scribble the names down as fast as you can because you usually got about 6 minutes to go from one game to the other in softball tournaments. Here's the pitch, held up. And Thomas is going to take second base and think about going to third. But stays at 2. Spranger with the count 1-1. Make that 1-2. I remember in softball, once the pitcher has the ball back in the circle, you've either got to go advance to the next base or retreat back to the one you have. That pitch high for ball 2. 2-2 the count. You can't dance around like you can in baseball. It's a whole different animal for that, as far as that's concerned. Spranger now, 2-2. Piper Berg the pitch, and that one golfed to the second baseman Bjork over the first. Thomas was cruising, tried to get the score that run. And nothing doing. I believe this is Lily Nelson. Yes, it is. Lily Nelson, the batter. And Ava Thomas at third. The pitch. A bit shorter player, it makes it a more difficult strike zone. But I think if Nelson can get a hold of one, she can get a base hit or more. You can hear her teammates encouraging her on, encouraging Lily Nelson on. With 2 outs, 3-0 the count to Nelson. The pitch. Ball 4, and Nelson draws the walk. Runners at the corners with 2 away. And Maddie Souza will bat for Rapids. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. See if the double steal's in effect. Strike called. Oh, and 1 the count to Maddie Souza. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. There goes Nelson to second. 0-2 the count to Souza. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. One hit, no runs, 2 left on. We've completed 2 innings of play. We are tied at 4. You're watching the Youth Softball 12 and Under Championship here from Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Welcome back to the Youth Softball Championship game for 12 and under here at Marshfield. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of this game. Tied at 4. And leading things off for Lake Hallie here. And the top of the third is Emma Weiler. Emma with a base hit, an RBI single, and a run scored in the first. And flew out in the second. So 1 for 2. And she pops that up. It's in the infield. Who's got it? The third baseman does. That's Jersey Weiler. So good play for Weiler to get Weiler out. Weiler gets Weiler out. Vivian Lorenzo, strikeout victim in the first. 0 for 1. Takes ball 1. Jaminski still in the circle. And that ball popped up. It's going to be a base hit into right field. As Lexi Stofflet tracks it down. She's gone from second to right field. Jaminski, base hit. No, knocked down by Linsmeyer, just can't make the play. Got to call that an infield hit. That was a good defensive play by Linsmeyer. She just couldn't stick a fork in it fully and get a good gun on it. Got to remember, these are 12 and under kids, ladies and gentlemen, so they're doing the best they can. Got to appreciate their hard effort. Swing and a miss now for Reagan DeMuth. Miss DeMuth grounded out to second in her first at bat, so 0 for 1. Aaron Woods on deck. That pitch gets away, so everyone moves up 60 feet. Lorenzo now at third. Rubenzer at second. In the count, 1-1 to Reagan DeMuth. Fatheads RVs just south of Wisconsin Rapids on Highway 13, where we know that life doesn't wait. Enjoy it. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Fatheads RV in Rapids. One and 2 to count to Reagan DeMuth with runners at second and third. 1 out here in the third. Jaminski delivers and fouled back out of play. or actually fouled back against the screen. Unhappy in your current job? Join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover with 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings. Make the choice to come grow with Monogram appetizers. 1 and 2 the count. Make that 2 and 2. And popped up, but it's going to be out of play. Opus 5-Star Lanes is your go-to for family fun, bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. Enjoy Opus 5-Star Lanes on Post Road in Plover. 2 and 2 the count. Reagan DeMuth takes that pitch real high. She held out. That would have been a head above her head if she had swung on it. That would have been I've seen that once, and I'll talk about that if I get a chance later on, where a kid hit a pitch that was above his head. He hit it for a home run. Full count pitch. Grounded right back to the pitcher, and Jaminski, she'll go to first. No, and she can't handle it. 2 runs are going to come in. Lorenzo and Rubenzer come in. As DeMuth will reach on an error. And DeMuth at second. Aaron Woods the batter with DeMuth at second. 2 runs have come in with 1 out. DeMuth reached on an error and advanced at the second. And a swing and a miss for Woods. 0-2 the count. Woods walked in the second and scored a run. So 0 for right now, 0 for 0. And Jaminski the pitch. Call the high strike. Drop third strike, and she's out at first. Two away now. And Sydney Bergeron, the batter. I'm surprised that Jaminski didn't go home on that one. It was hit right back to her with the bases loaded. She had the force at home, and yet she threw to first to try to get out DeMuth. And 2 runs came in. Swing and a miss for Bergeron, who walked in the second and was stranded at third. 2 outs in the count, 1-1 to Sydney Bergeron. Pitch high. Two and 1 to count. Make that 3-1. 2 outs here. Bergeron the batter and DeMuth at third for Lake Hallie. Here's the pitch from Jaminski. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strike 2, that is. Got a little ahead of myself. And strike 3 called. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. 2.5 completed, ladies and gentlemen. We head to the bottom of the third. Lake Hallie back on top, 6-4. You're watching the 12 and under youth softball championship game here in Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
We have a pitching change now for the Elite. It's going to be number 11, Cameron Rossano. Here in the bottom of the third. Do my best to find out who's where. The line on Piper Berg, 2 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and responsible for 4 runs. Cameron Rossano now in the circle. And popped up. And the catch made on Emerson Baru. Great play by Aaron Woods, the catcher. 1 away here in the bottom of the third inning on that great catch by the catcher. Ellie Linsmeyer grounds at the second. 2 up, 2 down. Now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, that'll bring up Peyton Jaminski. Jaminski will ground that to short. So a 1-2-3 inning for Lake Hallie. 3 up, 3 down, 3 complete. Lake Hallie with the lead by the score of 6-4. You are watching youth softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of youth softball. We have a pitching change for Rapids as now Ava Thomas in the circle. Peyton Jaminski, 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, responsible for 6 runs. Leading things off in the top of the 4th for Lake Hallie Elite is Kieran Marr. Marr hit by a pitch and thrown out at second in the 2nd inning. And ball 1. Sun doing its darndest to stay out. We are due to get some rain later tonight and into tomorrow. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Tuesday's supposed to be a scorcher. 92 degrees. Ball 2. 2-1 to Kieran Lamar. Or pardon me, I want to call her Lamar. It's Kieran Marr. Excuse me. Popped up and will bounce against the screen. So Peyton Jaminski, good outing for Rapids. Lake Hallie with the lead here in the top of the 4th, 6-4. And dead ball hitter. So the leadoff hitter here in the 4th inning hit by a pitch. And Kenley Bjork, the batter. Bjork walked, an RBI walk in the 2nd. Count now is 1-2 to Bjork. Now they've changed their mind. Now it's 2-1. I think the scoreboard operator hit the wrong button on the controller. 2-1 the count now to Kenley Bjork. That pitch high, that's going to be 3-1. Snap throw back to first. Made Marr scoot back there pretty quick. Again, little dirt, that'll come out in the washing machine. (3-1) the count to Kenley Bjork. Cameron Rossano due up next. Strike 2 called as Bjork was taking all the way. The pitch. Strike 3. 1 away now. We'll bring up the leadoff hitter. On the number 1 spot, Cameron Rossano. 1 for 2. A single and a run scored in the 1st and popped up to the shortstop in the 2nd. So 1 for 2. Rossano takes ball 1. Ava Thomas in her 1st inning of work for Wisconsin Rapids. That pitch high. Marr still at first with 1 away. That ball gets away, and Marr will scoot to second. Be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from Stevens Point Brewery, made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Stevens Point Brewery, that's a base hit up the middle. Marr is going to head home. It's in the fence. And it's going to be a triple. No, she's going to go home. And a home run for Rossano. 2 RBIs for Miss Rossano. Makes it 8-4. Marr came in, and Rosano, of course, with the home run. 4-run lead, and that brings up Piper Berg. Berg swings and fouls that back. 0-1. Ball rolled to the fence. It didn't go all completely under it. As the center fielder, I believe that was Ava Thomas. Not sure because there's a lot of times the coaches switch players. We don't get notified of that up here. But the center fielder, it got stuck in the fence a little bit. She had to reach under it, and they had that temporary fence out there. Ground ball right back to Thomas, over to first for the second out. Two outs. Emma Weiler. 0 for 2. Run scored in the first. Reached on an air and popped up to Jersey Weiler at third. Base is empty with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And Lake Hallie with 2 runs here in the top of the fourth. Eva Thomas, first inning of work for Rapids, and ground ball to Nelson. She scoops it up over to Mayak for first for the third out of the inning. Lake Hallie scores 2 runs on 1 hit, nobody left on, no errors. We've completed 3.5 innings of play. And Lake Hallie leads Wisconsin Rapids 8-4. You're watching the 12 and under softball championship game here from Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to today's 12 and under championship game in softball here from the fairgrounds in beautiful downtown Marshfield. Joe Anderson bringing you this game on Zaleski Sports. Thank you for tuning in. Cameron Rosano begins her second inning of work for the Elite, as Jersey Weiler will lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids. Weiler 1 for 1. She had a single, stolen base, and a run scored in the first. And first pitch is a ball. After that 4-run outburst in the first inning, the offense for Rapids has been shut down. And just as I say that, it's a solid base hit to left field for Miss Weiler. You could hear from the sound of it coming off the bat that she really put some aluminum on it. You have a good bat person coming in to get the ball, get the bats for the players. That's pretty cool. Taylor Fuller reached on an error, scored a run in the first. So for 1 and fouls that one out of play. Nice catch by a adult fan behind the screen, out of your camera shot. Taylor Fuller behind the count, 0-1 to Cameron Rosano, whose pitch is hit to right field. Scooped up by Marr, and she's going to dig for third, does Weiler, and she's going to get there. So a solid single to right. Puts runners at the corners with nobody out here for Wisconsin Rapids. Lexi Stofflet, 0 for 1, grounded out to second in the first inning. That pitch in the dirt, and Fuller will move up 60 feet. Four-run lead for the Elite here in the bottom of the 4th. Stofflet with a base hit could change that. And she's got a hit right to third base. Going to get the out. So the run will come in. Does Weiler. Fuller will move to third. And we'll make it now 8-5. And 42. Stublaski will get a base hit RBI. As Fuller will come in on that hit. Gabby Mayick. Gabby 0 for 1, grounded out to the second baseman her last time at bat. 2 runs in so far here for Rapids in the bottom of the 4th. And chopped foul. Stublaski still at first. Lake Hallie, of course, located just outside of the Eau Claire metropolitan area. I guess they're kind of a suburb of them. They're up on Business Highway 53. Here's the pitch. Chopped, popped up. It's going to be foul. You got 2 rather good-sized metropolitan areas to draw from. Lake Hallie, as I said, a suburb in the sense of Eau Claire. Wisconsin Rapids, pretty good-sized town. 0-2 the count, and she pops that up. Foul. Woods gave chase. That would have been another great catch. She had a real good one here in the 3rd off of Emerson Brew. Count remains 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Gabby Mayick awaits the pitch from Cameron Rosano. Here it is. Popped up again, foul. Keeps hanging on. Ava Thomas due up next. Oh, 0-2 for Gabby Mayick. Here's the pitch. And pops it right to the second baseman, in and out of her glove. They'll get the tag out. So 2 outs and a fielder's choice for Gabby Mayick. Kinley Bjork will get the tag popped up by Thomas, and the count, and caught by Lorenzo at first for the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 4 innings, Rapids 4, Lake Cali 6. It's 8-6 now. Great game here in Marshfield. Thank you for tuning in as we head to the top of the 5th inning. You're watching youth softball on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams, keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of this 12 and under softball championship game here from the fairgrounds in Marshfield. Joe Anderson bringing you today's play-by-play. We head to the top of the 5th inning, and Vivian Lorenzo will lead things off for the Lake Hallie Elite. Lorenzo, a strikeout and a single, so 1 for 2. Scored a run in the 3rd. Strike called. Count 0-1. To Vivian Lorenzo. Eva Thomas. Their 2nd inning of work. And the ground ball scooped up by Nelson over to first for the first out of the inning. Umpire's reminding her to keep her batting helmet on until she's out of play. Brielle Rebenzer. Rebenzer in the afternoon, a sac fly and a single. And she hits that to Linsmeyer at short, guns it over the first and got the out. Good squeeze by Gabby Mayick. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Reagan Demuth. Demuth in the afternoon, a ground out and reached on an error. That pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Hey, friends who are watching, leave a comment on the YouTube page and I'll give you a shout out on the air. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. That pitch high for ball 2. And DeMuth pops it up to Nelson at second for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Hallie Elite. We've played 4.5, and Lake Hallie still leads Wisconsin Rapids 8-6. You're watching youth softball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
This is Monogram, Clover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would on the line, third shift, and I worked my way up to first shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods. Come grow with us.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Marshfield at the fairgrounds in this 12 and under championship softball game. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Bottom of the 5th inning. And leading off things for Wisconsin Rapids will be number 22, Camilla Spranger. And Spranger 0 for 1 in the afternoon, grounded out to Bjork at second. Facing Cameron Rosano in her third inning of work, actually, as we're in the 5th. She came in the 3rd in relief of Piper Berg. Change up, swing and a miss for strike 1. Beautiful afternoon. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. I've got to go fend for myself tonight. My wife is at my future daughter-in-law's wedding shower down in the Madison area. So I guess I'm going to grab some burritos on the way home and sit in the recliner when I get done here. Ball 2, 2-1. Lily Nelson due up. Spranger, Nelson, and Souza here in the bottom of the 5th for Rapids. And count even at 2 to Camilla Spranger. 4 runs in the first for Rapids and 2 in the 4th, and that's where they stand. And that off-speed pitch way high. Lake Cali, 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 in the 4th. And we stand at 8-6. Spranger with a full count. Rosano struck her out. One away here in the bottom of the 5th. And Nelson, she may be short of stature, but she's a good ball player. She's going to square and bunt. She fouls that off, brings in Weiler charging in at third. Miss Nelson it's a hard strike zone for a pitcher. You know, some of the shorter stance players, that strike zone gets pretty small. It's hard to get it in there. Takes strike 2. Nelson drew a walk in the second. Looking for her first hit of the afternoon. Here's the pitch, and she hits it right at second baseman Bjork. Over to Lorenzo for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Maddie Souza. Oh no, we have a number 30 that's batting. Yeah, that's right. Maddie Souza, I was correct. Good for me. And Souza sees that pitch go in the dirt. Souza struck out in the second, 0 for 1. One of the strikeouts credited to Piper Berg. Foul back against the screen. Gotta like the kind of the cool shades that Cameron Rosano is sporting under that face mask. The outfield for the elite, no masks, but the infield, of course, that's become a trend now where they all wear those face masks in softball. I'm still waiting for it to kind of get started in high school baseball. Two and one the count. We'll see. I know a lot of people say it'll never happen, but then again, they never said that the universal DH would be in the major leagues either. Foul back for strike 2. A lot of my diehard National League friends aren't real big fans of the universal DH. I always liked it because I grew up with it watching the Brewers. And of course, many of you know I'm a big Dodgers fan. They were my National League team until the Brewers moved to the National League. Count is now full to Souza with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And struck her out. 2 strikeouts in the inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. 5 in the books. Score remains Lake Hallie 8, Wisconsin Rapids 6. You're watching youth softball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Several defensive changes have occurred. I wasn't able to get them all. They are moving them in and out. We do know that Ava Thomas is still pitching here for Rapids as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Hey friends, Stevens Point Brewery says be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from Stevens Point Brewery. They're made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Select from a variety of styles including Point Root Beer, Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry Cream, Orange Cream, Vanilla Cream, and Kitty Cocktail. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area students and athletes. Leading things off here in the top of the 6th inning for Lake Hallie is Aaron Woods. Woods on the afternoon walked, scored a run, and struck out. So 0 for 1 for the afternoon for Miss Woods. And she follows that one back out of play. Oh, and 2 the count to Woods. And she hits a fly ball to center field right for the out. I think that is not Ava Thomas because Ava Thomas is pitching. See if I can pick up who that is in center. I think that's 30. I think that's Maddie Souza out in center field for Rapids. Batting now for Lake Hallie is Sydney Bergeron. Bergeron on the afternoon, a walk and a strikeout. And that pitch high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ava Thomas came in the 4th inning. And so far has only given up 2 runs. She struck out 1 and has not walked a runner. Remember, these are young ladies who are age 12 and under. The skill level they possess is very good at this age. I'm very impressed. Count is now 3-1. Just the composure they have as well. Miss Nelson has moved to second base for Rapids as well. I picked that defensive change up. Count is now full. Lily Nelson still at second. Lexi Staffelt's kind of been moving in and out and going from there to right field. They have a new right fielder too. I can't pick up the number at the moment. Full count with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Fouled back. Got a piece of it. Bergeron looking for her first hit of the afternoon. And she drew the walk. Bergeron with her second walk of the afternoon. First walk given up by Thomas, popped up, and Nelson gets the catch. Good catch by Lily Nelson at second. So the second out. That'll bring up Kieran Marr. Swing and a miss. Strike two. She chops it. Scooped up over the first. So 2 away now. It's Bergeron now at third or second. Kenley Bjork, the batter. Must kind of misplaced Sydney Bergeron. Sorry about that, friends. 2 outs before there were 2 outs. Kenley Bjork, a walk and a strikeout. The pitch from Thomas in the dirt, and Bergeron thinks better of it. Polito's Pizza, home of the big slice. Locations in Stevens Point, Rothschild, and Wisconsin Rapids. Polito's Pizza. And strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. Got 5.5 complete. It remains Lake Hallie 8 and Rapids 6. You are watching the Youth 12 and Under Softball Championship here on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
New pitcher for Lake Hallie. It's going to be number 8. And leading things off for Rapids is Emerson Baru. Vivian Lorenzo now pitching. 3 innings of work for Cameron Rosano. 2 hits, no walks, struck out 2, gave up 2 runs. Third pitcher of the afternoon for the Elite. Foul ball. Third pitcher of the afternoon for Coach Jake Goulet of Lake Hallie. 0-2 the count. And Baru pops it up. And the catch made by Weiler for the first out of the inning. And Allie Linsmeyer grounds at the first. And that'll be the unassisted out. For Piper Berg. So 2 up, 2 down brings up Peyton Jaminski. 1 for 2 in the afternoon, and she takes strike 1 from Lorenzo. Vivian Lorenzo, number 8, throwing for Lake Hallie Elite as they continue to lead 8-6 over Rapids, and that ball sliced up the middle for a base hit. So Jaminski 2 for 3 in the afternoon. Brings up number 7, Jersey Weiler. She had a good defensive day at third base for Rapids. 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and a stolen base for Miss Weiler. That's Jersey Weiler, Jerzie. And a half-hearted swing. She wanted to hold up, but she'd already kind of committed. It's been 8-6 here for quite a while. No runs scored for Rapids since the bottom of the 4th. Weiler takes strike 2. Jaminski, good lead off of first, but she trots back. Oh, 2 the count. That pitch high, make it 1-2. Snap throw to first. Berg snagged that. A throw from Woods, the catcher. Count remains 0-2 with 2 outs and 1 on. The pitch. And a stolen base attempt is going to be good for Jaminski, so she steals second. Forgot about checking my second out box. Now I got it. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Rapids threatens but does not score. No runs on 1 hit. 1 left on. We've completed 6 innings. It remains Lake Hallie 8 and Wisconsin Rapids 6. You are watching the 12 and under youth softball championship game from Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Bad news. Winter is just around the corner. Good news. Custom Heating of Neilsville and Marshfield will help you stay warm. With 0% interest up to 60 months in qualified purchases, Custom Heating is your complete heating and AC sales and service company. Serving the entire area with preventative maintenance on all brands, both commercial and residential. Custom Heating is your root dealer and has the best warranties in the industry. Let Tim, Clarissa, Christy, Larry, Mark, Harry, Jason, and Robert help you today. With 25 years of service, Custom Heating and Cooling. We put the custom in customer. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neelsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this championship game, 12 and under in softball. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Head to the top of the 7th inning and leading things off for Lake Hallie is number 11, Cameron Rossano. Rossano on the afternoon with a big 2-run home run in the 4th and a single and a run scored as well in the 1st. So Rossano a big game for her. Through 3 innings as well. And she pops that one out of play. It'll be 2-1 the count. Cameron Rossano pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 hits, walked none, struck out 2, and gave up only 2 runs. It's been 8-6 since the 4th inning. Yeah, pitch in the dirt. So Cameron, a good day for that young lady on the field, with both the glove and the bat and the arm. Ava Thomas. She throws that ball down in the dirt. And Rossano will draw a walk here to lead off the top of the 7th inning for Lake Hallie. Piper Berg, 1 for 3. A single in the 1st and an RBI, but flew out and grounded out in the afternoon, and she hits that one. It's going to be a base hit. As Rossano kind of she wanted to stand up going into second, but she thought, oh, I got to slide, and she kind of did one of those half-hearted ones. I've done that too on occasion. So runners in scoring position for Emma Weiler and Lake Hallie. The Elite leading by 2. They'd like a couple more insurance runs if they could get them here. And Thomas's pitch, called the ball. So 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the 7th for Lake Hallie. She grounds that right back to Thomas, over to first. So there's 1 out. As the runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. And number 8, Vivian Lorenzo. She swings at strike 1. Rossano at 3rd, Berg at 2nd with 1 away. Vivian Lorenzo, the batter. Lorenzo in the afternoon, strikeout, single, and a ground out. Pass ball, plate to plate, scores. So Rossano will take advantage of the error on the catcher and bring in another run for Lake Hallie. Berg advances to 3rd. And the count to Lorenzo was 1-1 as the official umpire, the home plate umpire, cleans off the base. 1 run in. And strike 2 called. Ava Thomas came in the 4th inning. And a half-hearted swing by Lorenzo, and she's out on strikes. So that's 2 down. And that catcher, Emerson Baru, her coach is telling her, you catch everything that comes to you, and hit to 3rd. They're going to get the tag at home, and she's out. As Berg tried to score on that ground ball, Rubenzer will get a fielder's choice. And that will end The top of the 7th inning, 1 run. No hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Rapids. As they trail 9-6, you are watching the 12 and under softball championship here at Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Well, we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance for Wisconsin Rapids as they trail by 3, 9-6. Make sure to stick around for the post-game show sponsored by Nasonville Dairy. And it's in the hands of pitcher Vivian Lorenzo of Lake Hallie. She'll face number 10, Sydney Bergeron. So Bergeron will lead things off here in the 7th. Oh, pardon me. My error. I had the wrong side. And 1 up, 1 down. As that was Taylor Fuller. Popped up to the second baseman for the first out. Pardon me for that, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to multitask here. I'm not as good at it as the younger kids are. So 1 away brings up Lexi Stofflet. Stofflet 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Lorenzo, and that's in the dirt. Count even at a ball in the strike. Taylor Fuller on the afternoon, by the way, ends the day with 1-3 with a single, 2 runs scored. Reached on there, and as you just saw, she popped out to second base, and then pitch from Lorenzo high again into the screen. Yeah, turn the AC on Tuesday. They're talking about highs of 90 plus. And ball 4 as Stofflet will reach. On the walk. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Reagan Stublaski. I'll get that right too. Stublaski in the afternoon strikeout and an RBI single. So 1 for 2 in the afternoon. And she hits that down the first baseline foul. Vivian Lorenzo in her second inning of work came in the 6th. Held up. Good thinking by Miss Stublaski as that pitch was low. Count is now 1-2. Lexi Stofflet at first. Gabby Mayick on deck. Foul that one off. Remains 1-2. Hard to believe it's going to be the start of the second full week of June already. Time flies. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Count even, 2-2. Vivian Lorenzo. The pitch. Full count now. Snap throw over to first. Piper Berg manning that position for the Elite. Full count now. Here's the pitch. Walked her. Back-to-back walks given up by Vivian Lorenzo here in the bottom of the 7th. That run in the top of the 7th for Lake Hallie might prove to be a big difference. As Stofflet and Stublaski are in scoring position. Gabby Mayak, the batter. Mayak in the afternoon. Ground out and reached on a fielder's choice, so 0 for 2. Gabby Mayak hits to the shortstop, can't stick a fork in it. And now we got the bases loaded. We have a conference on the mound defensively. One out here in the bottom of the 7th inning with a tying run at first. Lexi Stofflet's at third, Reagan Stublaski at second, and Gabby Mayak at first. And Coach Goulet is going to chat with his players and say this is what we need to do. And likewise, Coach Stublaski of Wisconsin Rapids talking to her players. We come out of the timeout. And don't forget, Politas Pizza is open late on Friday and Saturdays to satisfy your after-party pizza cravings. In Stevens Point, Politas Pizza is located in downtown on Main Street. Alrighty, bases loaded for Ava Thomas with one out here in the bottom of the 7th. And she hits that right to the second baseman. She knocks it down over to first, gets the out. And we've got a pickle. 2 runs are in. And Mayak ends up at third. So Thomas is out for the second out. And we just had 2 runs come in for Rapids. As the throw got away, as the catcher tried to go to third, tying run at third with 2 outs, and Camilla Spranger, the batter, 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Here's the pitch from Lorenzo, called strike. That run in the top of the 7th proving really big for Lake Hallie. Those 2 runs have come in here in the bottom of the 7th for Rapids to make it 9-8. Strike 2. Any ball that gets by the catcher is going to be, you're going to see Mayak sprinting for home. Mayak will go on contact. Camilla Spranger in the hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. The drama continues. Spranger waits for the pitch from Lorenzo. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. What a big run in the 7th inning for Lake Hallie, as that proves the difference. 2 runs here in the 7th for Wisconsin Rapids on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Our final score here from Marshfield is Lake Hallie 9 and Wisconsin Rapids 8. Congratulations to the Lake Hallie girls. We'll be back with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You get your fresh cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy and Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. 12 and under softball championship here at Marshfield Fairgrounds. Joe Anderson here to bring you the postgame show. Back and forth it went. As I go through my scorebook as the players for both teams are receiving their acknowledgments and medals. Lake Hallie jumped out in front 3-0 in the top of the first, but gave up 4 in the bottom of the first, and Rapids led 4-3 after 1. Lake Hallie tied it in the second at 4 and then took the lead in the third 6-4. They also in the fourth inning made it 8-4, and then 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth for Wisconsin Rapids made it 8-6. One big run in the 7th inning for Lake Hallie proved to be the difference as they led 9-6 coming into the bottom of the 7th. Rapids scratched in 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, but Camilla Springer struck out with Gabby Mayak at 3rd, and that's how the game ended. It was a great game for both teams, played both very well. Big hit of the afternoon goes to Cameron Rosano. 2-run homer in the top of the 4th inning. Right to dead center field. Looking at the pitching lines quickly for Wisconsin Rapids, Peyton Jaminski pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, walked 2, struck out 3, and gave up 6 runs. Ava Thomas pitched 4 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 3 runs allowed. We look on the other side of the ledger at Lake Hallie, the elite. Piper Berg, 2 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, struck out 2, gave up 4 runs. Cameron Rosano, 3 innings, 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 runs. And Vivian Lorenzo, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 2 runs allowed. So congratulations to the Lake Hallie Elite as they pick up the win this afternoon in the 12 and under tournament here at Marshfield. They are champions of the 12 and under tournament on this date in 2022. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We hope you have a great afternoon. Final score here again from Marshfield. Lake Hallie wins the 12 and under tournament by the score of 9-8 here at the fairgrounds in Marshfield. This is Joe Anderson saying have a great afternoon, great evening. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you sometime next week on Zaleski Sports. Good night.